In March of this year, Cutler Bay residents will have the opportunity to vote on a general obligation bond to decide what we're going to do with the 16 acres in the middle of our town, otherwise known as the potato field and possibly as Legacy Park. Hi guys, I'm your mayor, Tim Mirbot. And if you'll stay with me for just a couple moments, I'd like to go over some very valuable information about this bond and make sure that you're all informed as possible. The town council and I made the decision to acquire 16 acres of land in the heart of Cutler Bay. Now this land had the potential for an additional 480 units to be built on it, along with the traffic that goes along with it. Because of the action that the town council and I took, that possibility no longer exists. Now we have green space in the heart of our town, which will be preserved forever. We teamed up with the University of Miami School of Architecture to help conceptualize what might be built on this parcel of land.
The town manager and the town council brought to us, to my firm, the idea of looking at a 16-acre tract and making that the heart of the community. So when we came into the project, we knew that there were going to be three major components that we had to design. The first one being the municipal buildings, which included the town hall and the police station. The second aspect of the project was the community center. And the third element of the project, which was equally as exciting, especially because of the size of this property, is the park. We conducted a number of workshops to hear what the citizens' concerns were, what the citizens' desires were.
I lived here for over 40 years, and it's great to see something that they're trying to get all of the people here involved to decide what we want for our community. And it's going to be right next to the new Publix, easy to get to, possibly have the community center have exercise programs and teaching programs and a community garden, to have an amphitheater, to have concerts, to have a place for food trucks, to have a get-together on Friday nights.
I see the park as being more natural with water features and open land. Maybe some opportunity for restoration, just a multi-use space.
We received over 750 completed surveys from residents, which indicated what they'd love to see. Some of the ideas they came up with is a farmer's market, amphitheater, or just lots of green space with shading where families can enjoy themselves outdoors, a gathering place for the heart of our community. Now, this could also be a spot to host many of our town events, our Halloween golf cart parade, or our chili cook-off, or even our Sweet 16 bash that we had this year. So early in March of this year, Cutler Bay voters will receive a ballot in the mail to decide if we will fund the construction of such a park and municipal complex through a general obligation bond, which is going to be up to $37 million. Now, general obligation bonds serve as a way for local governments to raise funds for projects that will serve the public community. These bonds would be repaid through a modest property tax increase. For the average household in Cutler Bay, the increase in your yearly property taxes would be around $89 more a year, or just over $7 a month. Again, this is an average of all properties in Cutler Bay, so your individual impact may be different. We've developed a calculator for residents to get a general idea how the annual tax bill might be affected on this, which you can access through our website.
If the bond is successfully approved, we will be aggressively with our timeline. The following is our timeline. Design phase, which involves public involvement meetings so we understand what the complex is going to look like based on the feedback that we receive from the residents, will be anywhere from 8 to 12 months. Once we have a final design that the community has agreed upon, we will then go into the bidding phase and permitting phase. That will be approximately 1 year. And then finally, the groundbreaking construction will then be a 2-year process there. So in total, this campaign will be about a 4-year process.
Over 100 years ago, when they were designing Manhattan, somebody had enough foresight to say, hey, let's keep the middle of this area green. Now, 100 years later, what is now Central Park is the crown jewel of Manhattan. We have the opportunity to do something very similar here. This decision will not only impact our community now, but also for generations in the future. So it's important that you educate yourself on this very important matter, and also you remember to vote when you receive your ballot in the mail. Thank you for watching, and always, God bless Cutler Bay, and God bless America.